Saving us the grief, because I just realised we can't proceed into Mount Mortar a lot sooner until we have a certain move, and we are nowhere near learning it. Hey everybody, Shocking is 1000 million pointing for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we entered Mount Mortar only to find out that we was going into a dead end the entire time. This time, we are going to proceed onwards in Route 42. Hang on. Oh. Well, I feel like a silly Billy. Because I forgot that there's actually 3 cave entrances here in Mount Mortar. I completely forgot about that. Right then. Yeah, I did say I probably would start the episode for when we found the Karate King, but there are some items to be found here. I mean, I did find a nugget off camera. Here we've got a full restore. This is basically the exact same thing as a max potion, but not only does it cure HP, it also cures status conditions at the same time, if you were to be ever given one. Which, believe me, when it comes to the AI being programmed to use status moves on their first turn every time, you're more likely to do it. There's a hidden item there, I can tell. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I hate wild encounters. I really, really do. God, this is not going to be a fun episode, I can tell. It's like, you just want to get on with something, but you're playing a Pokemon DS game, and every 5 steps, you commonly get jumped on by a wild Pokemon. And I did not know you could find a Seeking in here. I don't know if I've actually gone over Seeking as a bio already. But if not, then Seeking is the evolved form of Goldeen. It is more of a special attacker. Talk of the devil. Yeah. It's kind of like an average Pokemon in every step of the way, really. It means nothing special about the Pokemon. Max Ether, that will cure all PP of, I believe, one selected move. Yeah, because there's like 2 different kinds of those. There's a Max Ether and a Max Elixir. The Max Elixir will cure all PP of every move your Pokemon has, whereas the Max Ether just focuses on one move. If I had to say out of the 2 which one's better, Max Elixir. Yes, I know. I could just put in a Pokemon in the front spot, give it a cleanse tag if I have any, but except I do not have a cleanse tag. I have super repels. Okay, never mind. Hyper Potion, there we go. How fitting, we actually found a max potion at the end of the last episode, a full restore at the start of this episode, and then a Hyper Potion afterwards. There's another Strength Boulder down that way, but we're going to go down this way first. This is basically a loop back. PP up. That will raise the number of moves you get to do on one particular move. I think you can use a maximum of 3 PP ups to max out the Pokemon's PP on their moves. Oh, we can't go up that way. Okay, never mind. At least we looked. At least we looked. In fact, while I'm doing this, I should really go over the new encounters that you can get on Route 42, specifically in the grass. Because there's a grassy patch in Route 42 that you can actually get to once you've either gone through Mount Mortar to the very end or just surfed to the very end. One of them, of the new encounters you can get, is Mankey. Mankey is a fast physical sweeper. It is a hard Pokemon to use, especially this late in the game, as there will be a lot of defensive Pokemon that will take the hits dealt by Mankey and dish its attacks back, showing who is more powerful. So, of all fighting types we've met so far, this isn't the best one in my personal opinion. I mean, it is kind of weird how you encounter a Mankey here and now after obtaining 6 gym badges, when it should be more like when you're doing Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, where it only takes 1 gym badge to find a Mankey. But the other Pokemon that you can get, and this is more likely fixated if you did not catch a Mareep, because you can find this mid-evolved form, Fluffy. So yeah, like I said, if you didn't catch a Mareep back in Route 32, you can find a Fluffy here in Route 42, which is kind of very weird to say the least. You'd be simply known as bonkers in thinking of getting a higher level evolved Fluffy, because the highest level you can find one is level 17, which is even more bonkers based on the fact that Mareep evolves into Fluffy at level 20. Besides, your team would be in their 40s at this stage, which unfortunately mine is not. But that will change in due time. Because when you reach this route across the pond, I would recommend to catch the Mareep back on Route 32 if you're playing through a new game, other than just basically catching a Fluffy that would be known to be 3 levels below the scheduled evolution level, if you get my drift. And that's basically the only encounters you can actually get in this route. Not enough for a level up for you, Hugo. Alright. No, you're one of those people that wants to ring me up for a battle. Okay, there is a item here, I can tell. Yep, max potion. You know what? Let's cure that antidote. Don't really want to see that buzzing every 5 steps you make. Okay, so this cave entrance is exactly the opposite entrance to the one that's on the far left. Nothing important about it. Just note that it's there for when you want to go back in there to find something later on. This is a grassy patch I told you about where you can find those 2 new encounters, and we got 2 required battles. Well, when I say required, it's technically 1, because you can't avoid that guy no matter how hard you try. And we do technically have a spinner. The only reason why I say it's recommended for you to battle, like me, because my Pokemon are under level. Right then, need arena. Let's bring out Starfy. We use Surf. Fugo's obviously going to get a level up. And Fugo wants to learn Swift. It's exactly the same move that Starfy carries. It's basically a 60 power normal special attacking move that never misses. I think we're long overdue for getting rid of quick attack. I mean, we don't really use it anymore. I mean, we could get rid of headbutt, because we're not technically headbutting trees. I just basically taught it a few so I could get the Heracross before the whole backfire business where we ended up having a Pinsir be a member for our team instead. But still, Heracross is a good Pokemon. Because between Heracross and Pinsir, Pinsir is definitely the better of the two. But I'm not going to doubt Heracross at all. Heracross is equally a good Pokemon. Okay, let's give Pinsir some time in the shine. Yeah, I never bothered to read these guys' dialogue, personally. Oh, a Diglett. Don't know if I've actually encountered a Diglett yet. Here we go. Let's use Vital Throw. Oh, Magnitude, okay. What that move does is, it picks a random number, and depending on what number it is, will determine how powerful the attack will be. When it gets to 10, it does a lot. When it gets to around 1, which I've never actually seen it do, I think the lowest I've seen it become was Magnitude 3. It wouldn't do that much damage, because you saw that Diglett used Magnitude, it got Magnitude 4, and it only did 1 damage. Magnitude 8 did 4. But believe me, Magnitude 8 is a devastating combination, to say the least. If you have a Pokemon on the field that doesn't resist ground. I'm just fortunate that Ryu, my Pinsir, does. Haha! Tried to use ground low on my attack, but my Hyper Cutter prevented that from happening. That's just how good Pinsir can be. Yeah, it actually just reminded me of something. We're here in Mahogany Town. This is where the next gym is. We can't challenge it just yet because there's a lot of stuff like cracking off. But I just remembered while I was off camera doing a lot of exploring, my mum actually rang me a good couple of times to say that she bought something, and I haven't picked them up, I don't think. And Mahogany Town does not have a Pokemart. So I'm going to fly to Equitex City real quick, and then I'll be able to fly back to Mahogany. There we go. A Moonstone. This is an item that can actually help you evolve a Clefairy into a Clefable, a Nidorina into a Nidorino. No. Sorry, I got that completely wrong. Not Nidorino into Nidorino. You can get Nidorina into Nidoqueen and Nidorino into Nidoking. I should know because I had a Nidoqueen in my LP team in Let's Go Eevee. Chilinberry. I don't know what a Chilinberry does. Oh, it just weakens the power of normal attacks, which is not really brilliant. And that's it. Okay. But while we're here, let's have a look at the new items that we can buy. So there you go, we can buy Ultra Balls, we can buy Hyper Potions, we can buy, well, obviously Revise and everything, just out of the ordinary. I mean, we can buy Max Repels, but in all honesty, Super Repel, 200 step, it will allow you to avoid encountering wild Pokemon with 200 steps for 500 Pokédollars. whereas max repair was 250 for 700. I mean, honestly, why would you pay 200 Poké Dollars extra just to move a bonus 50 steps? I wouldn't. I mean, if you were like a completionist and finding every single item in the world map of all Pokemon regions, then probably it would make sense. But I'm not one of them. The only time I would ever pick up an item is if I know it is an item that's actually known to be really good. Or it's an item that is not guarded by wild Pokemon, in other words. And is actually an easy thing to get. Also, why am I not... I just realized, why am I not flying back to Mahogany Town? Well, we had no worry anyway. Right then. We'll take Dragonair back out because we need our complete team. There we go. Now, if you try to proceed onwards in here, you've got this guy blocking your way. No matter how hard you try, you can never get past him. Hey kid, I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try a yummy Rage Candy Bar. You can only get one of these per game. What they do is they heal up your Pokemon's HP by exactly the same as a regular potion. I remember a person from as far as Kanto came to buy one a long time ago. I happened to have none in stock then. That person left rather upset. I felt kinda sorry for that. Yeah. Oh. I heard a buzz then. Okay. Oh. Oh, hello. I heard that there was a red Gyarados appeared at the Lake of Rage. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. What he's stating there is something that's kind of an importance, like a story plot. My top radios show, I'd say, Pokemon music. Okay, fair enough. Whatever floats your boat. Right, this is what's recognized as to be a Pokemon, but it's actually just a souvenir shop. Nothing suspicious about it. No need to be alarmed. Right. So we're going to be going up down this way. And have a look at the Lake of Rage to see that red Gyarados that he's telling us about. We got some trainers to battle. May as well make the most of it. Camper Spencer has a Sandshrew on his team. But I'm sorry to be a disappointment for you, buddy, but honestly, that Pokemon is not known to be a good Pokemon to use in battle. Because the strongest ground type move he can learn by leveling up is Sand Tomb. If you wanted to have a much more better ground move, you have to teach it a TM. Rock Tomb. Of course I miss. Yep, as to no freaking surprise. Because I had my accuracy lowered by one stage, I missed with Rock Tomb twice in a row. This is basically the exact same case scenario when I played Pokemon Black and White for the very first time in my life. When I caught a Pokemon that was capable of learning Rock Tomb, it was able to help me defeat the 4th gym, and I missed with the move 5 times in a row because the gym leader just kept using Double Team. It was annoying. Literally annoying. But anyway, we've gone over the time limit. I kind of like dragged on the whole... Well, I dragged on a lot about this, really. I mean, we did manage to do more than we did in the last episode, really. I mean, we explored more of Mount Mortar, we picked up some items in the Pokémon, battled a couple of more trainers, and found out that our next story plot is taking us to the Lake of Rage. And if I can hit this freaking Sand Slash with a 100% accurate move, I can end this episode. Thank you. There. Next time on Pokemon HeartGold, we're gonna approach the Lake of Rage. See you guys then.